What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to Xevi LA Fires Explained. Now, I'm very happy that he is making this video because I feel like I'm going to sound very stupid and ignorant because I was under the impression that, the fires were happening in like the summertime, probably the hottest part, July, late July, early August, because of how hot it is over there and how dry it is. It's January. So I get that it's probably not as cold as it is here in Virginia, in LA, but isn't it like 60 degrees or something like that? So I'm not understanding how this started. You know, I I don't know. I don't know. But he always explains things in a very thorough manner, and I love it. But I've seen some pictures from this whole situation, and it's literally so scary. And there's really no words because I know that me saying something to people who have lost their home or more is not helpful. But I really do feel for everybody that is going through this, and I hope that, you know, it's an easy transition to whatever the next step is. I don't even know. What do you do after this? You know, like what? This is just insane. I don't know. Anyways, let's just get into it and let him explain what's going on.
Why they happen. Spoiler alert, the explanation is actually very simple.
What?
The most important thing that you gotta understand is Los Angeles is a very dry place.
Okay.
Meaning, listen closely. The foresty areas and the plant life in Los Angeles have adapted to live in this dry place, meaning they catch fire very easily. This is why you're always hearing about fires in the Southern California area where Los Angeles is. But hold on, what makes this particular fire that's happening in Los Angeles so bad?
Because it's in the winter.
It's right here in this picture. See, there was a super strong, fast wind that blew through Los Angeles, California, and the faster and stronger the wind is, the faster the fire spreads. You can quite literally see the embers flying over to that, remember, dry plant life. That thing spread like wildfire. You see where the saying comes from. Anyway, if you look really closely at this map of Los Angeles, you'll see that the fires are mainly located in the green areas where the foresty areas are. But here's where it starts to get wicked. Remember when I told you there was a super strong wind? Well, that meant firefighters couldn't fly helicopters to dump water.
Because it's blowing. He should be a teacher. I understood what he said. My teacher, listen, I don't even want to talk about it.
On the fire. So the fire started spreading more and more. You have firefighters from all over Los Angeles going over to fight one fire, and then the wind would blow the fire to another area. But those firefighters in that area were helping the firefighters in this area. So they had to go here, there, here, and there. So again, dry plant life, super strong winds, and an inability for helicopters to get to the fires quickly made for a disastrous combination. In fact, this combination is so disastrous. I'm gonna tell you something that might surprise you. Being a person who's lived in Los Angeles their entire lives, I can tell you, nothing has come close to this. Your average person in Los Angeles never sees fires. Remember, big foresty areas, dry plant life is where fires happen. San Francisco, Los Angeles, that little dot right there, San Diego, other major cities, they don't see fires. They're not big foresty areas. There's less of a chance that places will catch fire. But of course, fires do happen in the foresty areas close to big cities, but the wind isn't super strong, so the firefighters fly over, they stop those fires before it gets really bad. So whenever the news says a fire just broke out in California, people in Los Angeles be hearing it like the rest of the world. They be going, oh man, blessings to the people who live in the foresty areas and their families. In fact, when I heard a fire broke out, I said, man, what foresty area is it happening at? I started getting texts talking about blessings to you and your family. I said, why'd he send me that? Because again, Los Angeles' foresty areas caught fire, very strong winds brought them around. Now I keep saying foresty area, but you probably seen some homes burning down. Well, parts of Los Angeles are intertwined with the foresty areas of Los Angeles. That's why many people lost their homes, sadly, especially the folks over here. This is where
I saw that Masego lost his home. Janae Aiko lost her home. Some other people posted about it, and I was just like, this is crazy, bro. Like, just like that, the place that you called home is gone. and there's literally nothing you can do. And let's say a family member passed away or something like that, and you got something of theirs in there, and it's just gone. Like you will never get it back again. Oh, I would crash out. I would crash. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I've seen people say they're rich, they can get another house. Like, it's just so insensitive to say stuff like that. Yeah, like the material, getting another house is easy. First of all, making a house a home, that's a whole different thing. But beyond that, like I said, the things like photo albums or something of a deceased person, or just the memories you make somewhere that are all of a sudden just gone, that is like heart wrenching. So for people that are just like, whatever, they're rich, they can just get another home. Like, just shut up.
Where some of the wealthiest people in America live, the Pacific Palisades area. Malibu's over here. It's connected over here to Beverly Hills, the Hollywood Hills. Some of the wealthiest
Cali
Americans.
is big.
Well, their houses are in the hills, in the foresty areas. That's the Hollywood sign right over there, in a foresty area. That's why you keep seeing videos of celebrity houses and rich people's houses being burned down. But to be clear, people of all financial status are mixed in everywhere in LA. It's not just wealthier people that are having their houses burned down. Now, all that being said, big shout out to the people of Los Angeles for making a natural disaster as big as this not feel like a disaster. Seeing people help their neighbor, the city constantly updating citizens about where the fire is, who should evacuate, hearing sirens blare left, right, the firefighters going from fire to fire. Special shout out to the firefighters. And of course to the people that lost their homes. I hope that when things look up for you, because they will, that happens immediately. Prayers up for Los Angeles.
Seeing like even in like hurricanes, when people just lose their home, tornadoes, whatever it is, I don't know what I would do in that situation. What do you do in that situation? How do you deal with that? And then you have to, unless you're rich, you have to continue to work, because now you have a bunch of other possible expenses, because just insurance companies do not just be like immediately just handing money out. It just don't happen like that. I remember I got into an accident, whatever. Somebody tried to like send me to heaven or whatever, like on purpose or whatever. I didn't get that money for 2 months. Okay. It was very clear. The police, everybody knew that somebody tried to do what they did to me. And it wasn't even that freaking, it wasn't even enough for another car, bro. I'm paying my car right now. It wasn't even enough. It wasn't even a down payment. Hopefully there's some type of emergency, I don't know, like housing plan that they have in place for when things like this happen. Cause this isn't like a rare thing for California. It's just like this, it's so big this time that, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like this is a very overwhelming thing. I don't know what to say, what to do, you know? So just like he said, prayers up. Hopefully y'all get the help that you need, can heal from this emotionally, mentally, because this has to cause some trauma. The pictures and videos that I've seen look like literal, like somebody dropped a freaking bomb. You know, like the air quality is messed up, so that can cause a whole bunch of issues for regular people, let alone people with any asthma or allergies or something. Like that can just, anxiety even, that can just like cause a whole bunch of problems. So hopefully this gets better quickly. But yeah, tell me what you think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I'll see y'all in the next one.